back. New day after the hunt. Today, we're going to be working in the nurse's room. I think that's what I'm going to be calling it. When that room's done, it's going to be really, really fucking cool. I can't wait. Here's the story. Right now I'm taking out some new remotes for our flashlights, remote control flashlights, going to an order out to my car because we had some problems with the previous ones. But anyway, we quick update on the tank back there. Glenn came. What's that? Glenn came and took about 2 days, but he got it off our trailer. Now it's on its own kind of a stand. This is where it's going to remain forever, or at least for this season. I guess we could kind of move it if we needed to. I'll end up doing something. What I would like to actually do is like some really huge boulders around it, but I don't know if that'll happen. I'll probably make some like X and barbed wire kind of blockades to have around it. Just kind of hide its bottom half. Anyway, nurse's room. So when we planned all our builds, we had this really huge plan for Ward B and this really huge plan for our showers, which is or was our nurse's room. Well, we were very low on funds, so we had to come up with new plans because those rooms are not adequate for what the level of haunted house that we present right now. It had been 3 years since we had redone them, and we had just advanced everything else around them so much more since we redid Ward B and our nurse's room. So we had to come up with something, and I had this idea for a barrel room, and then when we were hauling them home, I had an even better idea on how to make the room even scarier. So a problem when you have a room that's based around nurses who are all girls is usually they're going to be very small people. And in order to make a small person very scary, because I don't want our nurses to be, to me, just because our nurses are girls and stuff doesn't mean they're not scary. To me, our nurses, I want them to really be one of the scariest parts of our haunt. When you watch like Silent Hill and that, the nurses are some of the scariest creatures in there, even though they're not huge. They don't have to be these huge giants that'll just muscle you, and that's the kind of a mood that I want to create. So I have to have a way by either elevating them on a platform or making you very close and very tight to them. And I think that's the route that I'm gonna use more, is making you very close to them by having this really, really small room that you have to walk through, where everything is super tight, super closed in, and our nurses are just attacking you from all kinds of angles. Right now I'm gonna work in here. I gotta clean all these cords, all these lights, take that down, shit like that, so that I can start hanging up our metal, because I'll be just nailing it in to our boards and stuff. So I got to make sure all those wires are down, so they don't get closed in with our walls. So let's do it. All right, so I've got this half done. That corner, we're going to use a piece of plywood and actually paint this just like a rusty wall, because we'll have a barrel animation here, a dropping barrel, so we can have that so the actor in there can actually activate it. So we've got to do that wall, that side, and then these two panels, so it's about 8 more. We're gonna have to haul them in here and then nail them up, so here we go. All right guys, so we've got all our metal up on all the walls that need to have it, all the way around the room. Mr. Josh came, he was a huge help. Jacob helped a bit. So again, that one we will actually paint, that we'll paint, that is painted, and we also have to chop out the rest of our doors. You can see there's probably a foot of space that we need to chop out. This will also end up painted. We'll also actually do our best to hide a lot of that with our barrels and our sight lines and shit.
It's just me.
Yeah, just you spinning around. So anyway, apart from that, I had Devin over here. See what she did. So here's the inside of all these boxes. Well, the inside of these boxes. Here's Ward B. Now it's all sprayed. It's wet still.
Oh, this is gonna be so annoying, dude. I keep thinking this is open and it's not anymore.
Correct. That is correct. So everything's all bloody and gross. The floor is all pink. That's fantastic. Yeah, coming to here. The stage is done. All that's done. Looks real good. Hey Devin, you missed that whole walkway up there.
Yeah, see, if I spray that, I'm gonna get it all over the props. Look at me. I'm gonna get it all over the props and like that table and shit. And I wanted to ask you about it.
Okay, then we'll have to use a brush. Just dab it, or a sponge.
When I do the table thingy on the wall, I'll do that. I'll do them the same way.
Okay, that's fine.
Can of cold is very scary.
Yeah,
Fine.
spooky.
There's
So
it.
after this in this room, she's gonna come through, hit all these with latex. Yes, you are. Hit all these with latex. She's still gotta paint that. I've talked about it in 3 vlogs so far, but she's doing all of these with latex, so they're all like flesh strips. Through the rest of that to get it all done, so all the way to here. And then once that's dry, she'll actually squirt all this too, and then we can start hanging up all of our bloody nastiness and adding blood on all these and things like that. So all right, next I'm gonna take our barrels into the nurse's room. Let's do it. All right, guys, we're getting ready to head out of here. We have hit a snag on these, and I'll explain it. So these barrels, not all of them will actually fit a lid. And in order for us to have one on top, we have to have a lid to screw into. so we could screw down and then screw into our other barrels. That's how we are hooking them in right now. So what we're gonna end up actually doing tomorrow is I need a new blade on our grinder, and then I'll start flipping them upside down, chopping a hole in them so that I can reach in and screw them together. But this is gonna be our layout. It'll also have a cage roof right across here, so it's gonna be a very, very really closed in kind of room. But you'll walk in, have a scare here. It's kind of an actor box, so our actor will scare here and over there. You've got prop here, scare happening right there. Our barrels will stretch across, actor over there, scares again. You'll have another scare actor there, scaring out of that. That actor will scare over there again. We have our barrel, the last scare there. 3 actors work our room and kill it, so that's good. I hope that works, since usually there was some nights where we would only have like 1 nurse, so we really have to maximize our actors. So, but it'll be really cool once it's all done. So we're gonna make it happen. Anyway, let's go check out Ward B before we leave. So I don't know how much I'll actually walk in here because there's a lot of wet, bloody stuff. But you can see the room. Try to dodge these. Very good. All sprayed up. Scary. Blends right into that room. And realize also it'll be more closed in because we'll have all of our flesh curtains. That sounds dirty. Hanging in our windows. We also had a hole here where an actor had like put their fucking foot through it. So we put a chunk of cage there. So it matches, but feels bloody and scary in this room. I like it. So everyone always says there wasn't enough blood. Okay, fuckers, I got you. This is probably the bloodiest room we've ever done. Actually, I'm sure it's the bloodiest room we've ever done. Most blood in a room that we've ever done. So it's a whole fucking ward of blood. So can't really argue with it. Excuse me. And then on top of that, I had Devin go through and latex all the rest of these through the whole ward. So did she do these ones? Yeah, she did. I could feel it. So she hit all of these. So tomorrow those will be dry. She'll do our squirting and our blood in this area after she paints this wall. And then once that's done, this ward will be ready for our curtains and then the lighting. So yeah, moving right along, guys, getting it done. So that's gonna be it for the day. Make sure you hit subscribe, enter our subscriber contest. We're creeping up on that 800 where I'll be giving away 1 mask, and then creeping up on our 1,000 where I'll be giving out loads of masks. I'll show you guys the masks that I'll be giving away. This whole box of masks. So you can see there's all kinds. They have hair. Some have hair. There's leprechauns. There's dolls. There's other kinds of dolls. There's scary smiley face masks. There's all kinds of shit in here. Worth a lot of money. And you can win shit just for subscribing, guys. And I'll also be giving away one of these that I will repaint and stuff. So this one, like I said, is for a customer. So hit subscribe, help us reach our goal. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin Hill tuning out. You stay scary. Thank you guys very much.